with JRYU. We're in front of a wall of awesome art, and this particular tree over here is his section of the wall, so you can admire the dead tree while you are listening to us talk. So can you tell Tomopop readers about what you're doing here at Art Basel? That's where we are.
Well, Art Basel is like one of the largest art festivals in the world. It started in Switzerland, but this one's in Miami. And Army of Snipers, the crew in which I belong, was invited here to show with Art Wino, as well as paint multiple walls around the city. There's, you know, as you can see, there's tons of walls everywhere with artwork, and so Shane of Art Wino was nice enough to get us a huge wall for us to paint as a crew. And it's the first time that we've had a lot more members in one place because we're an international crew.
Yeah, there are a lot of the customizers and vinyl resin artists that we usually write about are actually here, and they're participating in the graffiti art around town, or this part of town really. And a lot of them have artwork on display at Art Wino, which she was just mentioning, that are like sponsoring all these artists here, giving them wall space and all of that kind of thing. You've got some pieces there, I saw, and some collaborator pieces too.
Yeah, I have a piece there with Britt Nolasco out of Pennsylvania, fantastic artist. So we have a piece called My Drifting Heart there, and then a bunch of different customs and original pieces as well. And there's a lot of artists participating in the show, like Art Basel, Luke Chu, Woes has a piece in there. So, you know, Shane's been really good to the scene. He's really pushing the customizing and the vinyl scene really hard. He gives us all a really cool opportunity to show.
And what other things do you have going on right now?
In general, like Army of Snipers is here in Miami, and this is the beginning of a little tour for some of us. So we have like people from Switzerland, Italy, the US, and we all converged here. So we've got about 10 snipers here. And after this, I go straight to LA, and I'll go with Aaron, Wobots, and Ritzy over to Thailand on the humanitarian mission, the Little Lotus Project. And we'll be there for 2 weeks, helping migrant children in arts programs. And they're like migrants from Burma who have been displaced by the Civil War. So we'll go into Thailand, take a 17-hour flight from LA, take a 10-hour bus ride through a remote region, work on for a couple weeks with the children. And like people like Kid Robot, they're a sponsor. They're sending a grip of monies out there, so we'll have like customizing classes. We'll be doing murals with them, building a sculpture out of like trash. That's on this huge trash dump. So we'll be working with the children in a cathartic way, using the art as a way of like therapy, rather than just a cultural exchange. And then after that, we go over to Singapore for a couple of days. Hopefully, we can see some of our fans over there. Then we go to Hong Kong for a live painting event for the New Year. And after that, we have a project to work on in the Philippines. And then we get back to the US in January.
That's a crazy tour.
Yeah, I won't be home till like January 7th. So it's cool though. It's paint. We call it paint life.
Paint life.
Yeah.
Well, it's on your shirt. So
Exactly. Paint life. Yeah, but it's the lifestyle. It's like doing what you love, doing the work with people that are like friends and family. Expressing yourself in whatever way. You know, what I'm doing here is not really traditionally street art or graffiti, but it's an outpouring of maybe an extension of what I do in my sculptural work. And so it's still accepted, you know, within the realm of the art world we're in. Like here you have Luke Chu, you have Ritzy Periwinkle, and everyone's style is very intrinsic to their own artistic sensibility. So it's a pretty rad thing, you know. And then next year we'll do it all over again.
yeah, we look forward to seeing more artists come and participate, like artists that we know and love because we like their 3D artwork and model work and all of that kind of thing. It's nice to see that represented down here because I think Kid Robot's the one big monster we have here in terms of like vinyl community art.
Right.
So it's nice to see the independents come over too.
Well, you know, like the toy scene in itself was relegated to being a collectible type of genre, and you would have to go to comic book stores and things like that. And there wasn't really like a coolness factor to it. It was like, oh, these are a bunch of nerds, they're buying like, you know, DC direct figures and the bordering of diamond, previews and all that stuff. And now they're actually being considered as art objects. They're affordable. That's why vinyl is used in ways, because not everyone can afford a $2,000 sculpture. But if you can bring a sensibility of art, a lot of it's street oriented, a lot of it is very specific to an artist's own sensibility, into the hands of someone the robot to be able to do that in a monetized fashion, so that anyone can go out and spend $10 to get it done.
Right, and get a piece of art.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's small enough that you don't have to think about where you're going to put it in your house. And so with Shane over at Art Wino, he's really a proponent for this thing, because it's not really looked upon as being a mainstream thing yet.
Right.
If you go to San Diego Comic-Con and you're at Comic-Con, it's marginalized to what they call the culture, which is, it's cool that they're there, but I think it has much more appeal than there are fans right now. But people just don't know about it yet. And so with sites like Tomopop and JRYU, you guys are really like the purveyors of trying to get out.
Spread it around and bring it in like a little more. Absolutely. Well, we do it because we love your work. It's appealing in so many ways.
Thank you. You guys have been really, really nice to me. You know, Brian, Colette. It's just like always been a very, you guys have been really great. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Thanks.
So thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us.
Absolutely.
Again, my name is Christina, and you're on Tomopop.